11:45 and I've just landed in Milan at the central train station. So I just trained in from Lucerne, Switzerland this morning, and I'm here just to do a little day trip. I just left my luggage at the train station. It's €6 for the first 4 hours, which is perfect because I'm only going to be here for about 4 hours. First impressions of Italy. I'm still in the train station, but the station is absolutely beautiful. It's very overwhelming. It's much louder than Switzerland and a lot more busy. So I wanted to do a little day trip here before I spent the rest of my week in Italy. I'm going to be hitting Venice, Florence, Rome, and Naples. I wasn't planning on coming to Milan initially, but I was like, screw it, let me spend like 3-4 hours here. It doesn't seem like too big of a city, and I think I can get a feel for it within 4 hours. And I figured I'd make a vlog of my layover here in case there's other people who are considering visiting Milan just for a few hours. Also, I am just over 2 weeks into my 7-week Euro summer, which I'm vlogging the entire thing. So if y'all want to see what I've done so far, I've been to London, Paris, and Switzerland, then check out my channel. So I have my itinerary here. I'm first gonna hit the Duomo di Milano, which is about a 30-minute walk away, but then everything else that I want to visit is pretty close by to there. So I could walk 30 minutes, a mile and a half, but I'm just gonna take the bus instead, which would get me there in 10 minutes. I love walking, but we got things to see today. So I'm waiting for the bus and I'm noticing that it's late. Of course, it's not that big of a deal, but I'm starting to think it might not come just because I've already been waiting here for 10 minutes and it says 2 buses have already come and departed. I'm like, should I just walk or am I at the wrong place? If I don't see it, then I'm just gonna walk. Oh my God, there's a bee on my left. Please go away. It's like a wasp. Go away, please. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, the bee actually won't go away. Hey guys, it turns out it was a metro, not the bus, so I had to go underground, and we are now tapping to get in. Yay, we made it. Whoa! Literally just exited the metro station, and this is already the view. So it's actually funny, as I was waiting at the bus stop, this guy asked me, he was like, oh, does this bus go to Duomo? And I was like, I'm trying to figure out the same thing. And then together, we kind of realized that it was a metro. Glad that we figured that out. And then we traveled here together, just said bye. It's always nice coming across like fellow solo travelers. But anyway, now we're here. Dude, it's actually nuts. I can't believe like how intricate this is. And by the way, it is 12:22. I've already told myself I'm gonna start trying to head back to the station at 3. So it's 2.5 hours to see everything that we need to see. Also, I'm very hyper aware of getting freaking pickpocketed. I feel like this is definitely the most tourists that I've seen since my trip started. Maybe Paris, but this is a lot of freaking tourists. Also, I'm walking up to the door to really capture the detail of this because this might be the most incredible door I've ever seen in my life. Bro, there's really this guy drawing the freaking door. I cannot believe how good that looks. I also wonder how long he's been sitting there for. So this is all a very big courtyard. I'm gonna walk over there. So next is this spot here, which is Vittorio Emanuele II. And it's literally right next to the Duomo. There's just a bunch of luxury stores here. There's so much beauty in the details of the architecture. It's truly so stunning, wow. The floor is also so beautiful. There's also these like metal octagons in the floor that are filled with trash for some reason. I don't know if people have been like putting out their cigars purposely in these holes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm overwhelmed by how many people there are. I feel like I haven't seen that many people my age in like a week, so it's nice to see that. I'm now walking alongside the Duomo. I'm walking 5 minutes to this bakery that's apparently cheap and really good, but as I'm passing by, I've noticed like there's people trying to get in who are not aware that you have to be wearing modest clothes, like covering your shoulders and your knees. And I've noticed that's true for pretty much any cathedral or like spiritual place of worship that you're visiting in Europe. It looks like they're also doing some construction. Made it to the spot. It looks pretty busy. There's a little line, but I'm gonna wait just because I'm doing really good on time. I have not looked at the menu yet, but we're just gonna go inside and see what they recommend, whatever's popular. Oh my gosh, these pastries look so good. I have no idea what I want. Guys, I was in and out so freaking fast. So I spent a total of €620. So I spent $3 on, it's called the Luini Frito Pomodoro, and $3.20 on the Coke. It's crazy that the Coke is more expensive than the pastry, but whatever. Today I am Valentina. It's kind of cute. I was seeing all the like Coke names in the fridge, and it looks like they've adapted the names for whatever is most popular in that country, which I think is so cute. By the way, all of Europe, I've noticed so far, has this feature on the plastic bottle so that you don't lose the cap. At first I thought it was weird, but now I actually really love it because I don't have to worry about losing the bottle cap ever. Now we're gonna give this a try. She said this was like the most traditional thing, so this is what it looks like. The texture of the bread is so unique. I've never had this before. It's kind of like mochi, spongy-ish, while it still has like a crisp outside. I don't know if you can see the inside, but it's like all cheese. Look at this napkin. It's like, I don't know if you can hear this, but it's like not paper. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Yes, of course, thank you. That's so cute. This little girl, maybe like 11, came up to me and asked me what my YouTube channel is. Like, guys, sweet. That's so cute. Okay guys, we've gotten to the good part of the pastry. I'm not really like a cheese and bread type of girl, but this is good. I'm enjoying this. Also, I'm seeing a KFC here, and I feel like KFC is in literally every country, guys. By the way, right now, it just struck 1 o'clock. I have about 2 more hours to explore, so I low-key gotta put a pep in my step. I'm gonna start walking and eating. The next destination is Starbucks Reserve. So I've been walking for a couple of minutes and I found myself on a slightly less populated street. Look at how many freaking mopeds there are. It looks like this is one of the main forms of transportation here. It's reminding me of when I was in Southeast Asia and everybody was riding mopeds. But also I knew that this would be the case here just because I've seen so many videos of people online romanticizing their life on the back of a freaking moped or a Vespa. There are also a lot of bikes, but not as many as I saw in Switzerland. The streets are small. It doesn't look like there's that many cars. And I just love seeing people like walking. But again, my observations could be skewed because I'm still in a very touristy area. They also have these like trams here that are run on electricity. This one just so happens to be sponsored by Fanta, but they're really giving like old school train vibes. Look, there's another one pulling up right now. I was not expecting the Starbucks Reserve to be in such a beautiful building, but it is, and I'm about to get in line to go in. I believe there's only like 9 Starbucks Reserves in the world, and this will be number 8 that I've been to. To be honest, I haven't really been supporting or buying anything from Starbucks, but I will still make my way to visit a reserve just to honestly say that I've been. And they're a cool concept that I enjoy checking out. I have a feeling this might impress me and end up being my favorite Starbucks Reserve that I've been to. Oh, hi. So I'm here at the Starbucks Reserve. I just did a lap. And to be honest, it's actually not my favorite Starbucks Reserve that I've been to. I would still say that Seattle and Chicago kind of top this. I was expecting this one to sort of embrace the Italian architecture or interior design a little bit more, but the interior design looks just like all of the other Starbucks Reserves, which is very sort of commercial. So for me, it really isn't anything special. It's kind of just more of the same. But I didn't plan on spending much time here anyway, so it's all good. It is currently 1:28. I have about an hour and a half left to Milan, so it's time to dip. So with Milan being the fashion capital of Italy, who would I be if I didn't check out some thrift stores? So we have another 5-minute walk ahead of us. I know that a lot of people love to shop when they visit Italy, so I'm gonna see if their thrifting game holds up. I know Paris is also really well known for fashion, and when I went there, I was disappointed by the selection in thrifting, so we're gonna see what's up. Of course, we're walking back towards the direction of Duomo, which I'm realizing is literally the center of absolutely everything I'm planning on doing. We just made it to Humana, which is, I believe, a chain across Europe. We're gonna just take a quick look. I don't really plan on actually buying anything just because A, we're on a budget, and B, because I'm backpacking and don't have a lot of space. I also know that Italy is well known for their vintage shopping collection, and to be honest, I don't really wear that much vintage clothing, so off rip the selection looks like it's really nice. I just don't know if it's going to be suited for me. I have my eye on this pleated scarf just because I've been loving pleated things, but it is €9, which for me is a bit OD for a small scarf. Lots of cute pieces. I would say the prices ranged from like 15 to 30 euro, which is kind of steep, but not that bad. Like, I feel like it's justifiable. I saw like a solid 4 things in there that I would totally cop if my money was up. It is now 1:45 and I'm gonna check out a thrift store another 5 minutes away called Napoleon. Now we are moving away from the city center. This store is on a quieter street. There's also a bunch of graffiti on the street. Oh, okay, so it looks like Napoleon is closed today, but no big deal. It is 1:51. We still have a solid, I want to say, hour before I have to start worrying about going back. So I'm gonna pull over for a bit and figure out my plan for the next hour. We have a little bit of a dilemma, which is I really don't have that much time because unfortunately I did start my day kind of late. I meant to start it earlier, but I missed my first train in the morning from Switzerland, and it ended up making me arrive in Italy like an hour and a half later than I wanted to. So right now I'm having to choose between looking at more thrift stores or touristy monuments. Although the thrift stores look really cool, I'm gonna see those all over Italy, but what I won't find anywhere in Italy are the landmarks in Milan. We're walking through this cute courtyard right now. I have about a 15-minute walk from where I just was to this place called, I'm totally gonna botch this name, Sforza Castle. So I'm about 10 minutes into my walk. I feel like I'm really enjoying seeing people's outfits here. All the typical like Italian men's outfits are really what like all the locals and even visitors are wearing. A lot of the women's clothing is so like just timeless and classy, which is exactly what I would have expected here. But yeah, it makes me wonder if I even brought like the appropriate clothes for Italy. Yeah, the streets of Italy are so beautiful to wander. A lot of European cities have been giving me the same vibe. It's very like old architecture, smaller streets. There's definitely a lot more like statues and sculptures in Italy that I'm appreciating. I just walked down this huge street full of stores, and as cute as it is, there was a bunch of restaurants. The food looked really good, but I saw this thing on TikTok that was like, if you see someone like a hostess trying to invite you to eat, then it's a tourist trap and you're gonna get charged OD. I mean, I don't plan on eating here anyway, but that's just a tip that I heard that I thought I'd pass on, and I did see a lot of that on that street. And now we're basically here. This little car. Okay, I'm just now staring at this castle. Wow, what the hella pigeons. Dude, it's so bright. Wow, the street this way looks really cool too. So as mentioned earlier in this video, this is my first Italian city, but I've visited other parts of Europe. I've seen people say like once you visit one city in Europe, you've basically seen them all just because the vibe is similar. Being in Paris, being in London, and now being in Milan, I am noticing a lot of similarities in terms of the architecture. There are a lot of differences, don't get me wrong, and I don't want to blanket all the architecture into being quote unquote the same, but I feel like pretty soon I'm gonna run out of things that I notice are different, and basically the remainder of my trip is all cities. I wonder if by the end I'll have wished that I did more like nature or not. Also, there's sand on the floor, and whenever it's like sunny and sandy, it just like reflects the heat so much. Whew. Well, it is now 2:24. I literally only have like half an hour left before I need to start heading back to the train station. Man, time flies.
Vean, buenas momentos to Lake Como.
This castle is also a museum, and it looks like there's works from these artists, and that includes sculptures from Michelangelo. I do not have time to go into this museum right now. It looks like it would have been really beautiful. I'm gonna keep walking straight. I see an arc in the distance called Arco de la Pace. Are you ready? Okay. Okay, I'll do a little introduction first. So I was walking around the castle, and these two cute ladies came up to me and asked me if I was a YouTuber. I said yes, and they just subscribed to me. What are your guys' names?
My name is Helin. And my name is Rafna.
Cute, and they're from Sweden. You guys are visiting Italy with your parents, yeah?
Yeah.
And where else are you going in Europe?
We have been in the Schweiz, Switzerland.
Oh, I just came from there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Germany.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going there in a few weeks.
Copenhagen.
And Copenhagen. Okay,
Yeah.
love that. Okay, so did you guys want to show me around?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So they wanted to show me around, and have you been over there yet?
No, actually.
Okay, so I guess we're showing each other around
Yeah.
now.
Like, I just saw you, and I was like, that is a YouTuber. Because I saw your camera.
You guys said you wanted to start YouTube channels too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I have a YouTube. I don't have a YouTube channel, but I have like on Snapchat I post things like
Okay.
Spotlight.
Like to your
Yeah.
friends and stuff?
Yeah. I talk a little like
Yeah, do it. Here you go.
Okay.
Here, hold it here, and then you can use two hands if you want.
It's okay.
Perfect. Yeah, it's filming.
So now we're going to the castle over there. Yeah. So where are you from?
I'm from Los Angeles.
Oh my god.
Have you ever been to America before?
No, I want to go.
Yeah?
But like I think we maybe go like next year.
Okay, fine.
I'm not so good at English.
You're so good at English. Like, ask
Yeah.
me to speak Swedish, and I can't do it.
Say some words.
Can I?
Say hey.
Hell?
Hey. A-H-E-N-J.
Hey.
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 Yee. Hey.
Hey. Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah.
Okay.
Here we have a great view of the castle and the lake and everything. So warm here. Yeah.
It is really warm,
I
yeah.
can show you how many degrees it is. Milan is 26 degrees.
That's freaking hot, guys.
Yeah. It's so hot.
You're so strong. I can't even do it with one hand.
But like, this is how it is.
Oh, cute.
It's so cute. And here is my favorite YouTuber.
Yes, and here's my favorite YouTuber. Wink. Hi. Bye. It was so nice meeting you. Guys, that was so freaking wholesome. She was like, can we show you around? I was like, sure. But like, where are your parents? And she was like, oh, they're just sitting down. I'm like, okay, yeah, you can show me around as long as they're okay with it. Like, they walked maybe like 100 feet with me to the view of the castle, and now I'm walking up to it. It is currently 2:40. Low-key, I think this castle is gonna be the last thing that I see before I head back to the train station. Right now, we're walking through this lovely park. There's people picnicking. The weather is low-key perfect. So at the time of this video being filmed, I have like 380 subscribers, which makes me a very, very small and beginner YouTuber. And already today, that has been like the second person or people that have come up to me and asked me for my channel. and they're like little girls too, which is like so cute. And I just can't wait for one day people to come up to me and ask me if I'm a YouTuber, and for me to really be a YouTuber. Like, yeah, I'm already doing it, but for it to be sustaining, for it to be something that I can do full time for real. You guys are seeing this. Thank you for watching this far and being supportive. It means so much to me. Here we are on the complete other side. That is all the way where we were earlier. You can go down here. I don't know what reason people would have to want to go down there except for vibes, but I think I'm gonna go around this walkway. Alrighty guys, we've made it across. It is so subtly hot. There's also clouds rolling in and they look like rain clouds. Anyway, it is now 2:50. In about 10 minutes, I need to start going back to the train station. These last 3 hours have flown by like nothing. I've been power walking, I had a plan. I definitely feel like there's just so much more to see here in Milan. To answer the big question, is 3 hours enough to see all there is to see in Milan? Definitely not. To be honest, as a tourist, I feel like the touristy locations have been underwhelming in comparison to other things that I've seen in Europe. Although beautiful, I don't think that for me it would be worth the detour again. However, I have gotten a sense of like the culture and also subculture that Milan has to offer with like fashion and I'm sure like other things as well. And I definitely see myself coming back in the future to experience Milan more in depth. I don't know, just enjoying like the city vibes here because it is different than the other cities I've been to. I know there's more of it to offer and I don't want to judge the city off of the 3 hours that I've been here. So I am left wanting more. I am left wanting to come back. I wish I had planned more time to be here. I was supposed to have like 5 hours, but as I mentioned earlier, my train delay this morning set me back like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I think if I even had 2 more hours, I would be able to see so much more. I think we've had a very productive and efficient last 3 hours and I've enjoyed my time here. But later today, I am going to be in Venice. I'm there for the weekend and I'm very excited. So it is now 2:58. Turns out it's gonna take me 30 minutes to get back to the station. I thought it would take me like 15, 20, and now I'm a little bit nervous because my train is at 3:45. So if there's a line to get my luggage back, I may miss my train, which I'm not trying to do because I booked reservations for that one. So I'm walking to a bus station right now. This is stress I don't need, but I trust that I'm gonna make it in time. Guys, I got on the wrong bus and now I'm going a different way. I'm still supposed to arrive around 3:33, but that cuts it so freaking close to my train time. Like, I'm actually worried. This one actually came on time. Yay. Just got off the bus. Now I'm power walking to the metro station. It's 3:21. These next 25 minutes are gonna be a freaking crunch. I'm freaking confused. I think I luckily stumbled across the line that I needed to be in because I didn't see signs for like the different lines that the station has and I just chose a side and went with it. And we're here. There's air conditioning, which is so nice actually. It's literally cooler in here than it is in the station. Guys, we just ran to the train station at the spot for luggage. There's no line. I got my things. It is currently 3:36. I have 9 minutes to find my train. I have no idea where it is, and I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I am sweating so freaking much. It deadass doesn't have a platform. Like, I don't know where to go, but I'm just gonna enter here regardless. So I made it through, but the train is in 5 minutes and there's still no platform. I asked the lady and she was like, don't worry, everybody's in the same boat. So I'm through, I'm calmer, I'm just waiting for the platform. We'll be on the train soon enough. lesson learned for next time to give myself at least a freaking hour to get to the train station because this could have gone very differently. Hey guys, I made it on my train. I just met these 4 girls traveling to the Dolomites and we chatted for a bit. So if y'all are seeing this, hello. But I'm now on my train. I'm gonna close off the vlog here because I'm done with Milan, but I will see you guys in Venice in my next video. Bye.